I did say at the ad hoc in November 2025, when I was there, that we will reach out to General Mkhwanazi, and we have. We've been reaching out continuously, as recently as a week and a half ago, because we want to do the work. And so when the when the Madlanga second portion came out, I even said to the National Director, to Advocate Motibi, I had asked my chief criminal investigator, who's usually the one that I asked to communicate with General Mkhwanazi, will you please call General? I think it's time we sit down. We have yet to sit down. But given that these recommendations are coming out now, I don't want that you have this task team and you have IDAC that might have, let's call them common persons of interest. So whilst our mandate is to investigate corruption, theirs is to look at organized crime and everything else. What happens when we have a common person of interest? I did not want that, because IDAC might, and in all likelihood, is already ahead because we would have had these corruption matters. We move without talking to them. And before you know it, we have a uproar again. IDAC is interfering, IDAC. And we really wanted this meeting. It hasn't happened. And the 18th of June happened. And I continue to say, I wish that General Mkhwanazi would talk to us. And I know he's a high-ranking official, as am I. I have 30 years of service, actual 30 years of service in the NPA, which I completed on the 1st of June, 2026. We have engaged before. And it is okay if he doesn't want to engage only with the ID. Can you engage with the National Director and the head of IDAC? Can we sit? What is best for the country? That was why we kept trying to engage. Because I just see that this is where it will go to. If we don't engage, IDAC cannot sit and wait. IDAC needs to move on its matters. And what's going to happen then?
Has he responded? When you said it was the last attempt to talk to him was a week and a half ago, this was before the 18th of June. What's the response been?
The feedback I got from Chief Perumal was, General says he is a bit busy, with all of the stuff that's going on now, and he'll come back to us.
And in the past, when for example, you said to the National Director,
as well,
same thing.
He would come back to us, but he hasn't come back to us. And I think that is where IDAC is confused. Let's not make it about me. IDAC is confused that we want to be part of a process. We are the criminal justice system. We are not a law unto ourselves. And so can we have some kind of cohesion? I accept that it may be that our corruption matter against a specific person, as advanced as it might not be as big as the organized crime matter they might have. Yeah. I am happy for IDAC's corruption matter to fit in there. We give them the IDAC investigator and prosecutor on the corruption matter to run the prosecution together with those. You have these prosecutions where prosecutors will run that part and the other part, but it's all one matter. Those are the kinds of discussions we should be having.
So the point you want to make is that you want to work together with those specific divisions and or units within the police with whatever you are busy with, so that there is line of sight. So you know what they're busy with, they know what you are busy with, so there's no duplication of efforts or resources, and an efficient use of resources in both environments.
The ultimate goal, we have to address crime, but effectively and efficiently. Are we being smart in the way we're doing it? We cannot be disjointed. The criminals win when we're disjointed. I'm sure they're all having a right royal laugh right now since last Thursday, because everybody is distracted. And that has to be, IDAC also has financial investigators, etc., that other units don't have. I think it's out there. Everyone complains about corruption matters take so long, etc. When you take organized crime, there's also money laundering. There's illicit financial flows. We would have been able, we are government, we are law enforcement, we would have been able to support those, but all within terms of agreement that suit all the parties.